Hi, welcome back. So the other day I showed you how to put your seam tape on your sewing machine. If you missed that video, you can click on this video right here and you can take a look. But today I'm going to show you how to actually use it. And this is what seam tape looks like. Now you can see it's got the main mark in the middle and then 1/4 of an inch from each side of your main sewing line, okay? So we're gonna talk half square triangles because that's what I often use my seam tape for, is when I'm making half square triangles, so that I don't have to draw the little line on the back all the time. You know, every time, if you've never made half square triangles before, let me just show you really quick here. Typically what you would do is you'd take your 2 pieces of fabric that you wanna make into your half square triangles, and you would line them up nice and neat with each other, and you would grab a ruler and your marking pen, and you would draw a line on every single one that you were making. Now, if you're quilting or making a big project that uses a lot of half square triangles, this can get really tedious to have to draw all these lines every single time. So let me show you how to use the seam tape to essentially do the same thing, but you can skip the whole drawing step. So when making half square triangles, you draw the line down the center, and you can see that that is lined up perfectly with the center with your stitch line. But you're going to sew on either side of it by 1/4 of an inch. So you would stitch. So we just had our drawn line matched up here, and then we do the same thing on the other side. So then we will cut it in half, and then we have 2 half square triangles that look like that, right? But let's skip the drawing step. We put our 2 pieces right sides together. And you're just simply going to use the lines on your tape, and you're going to put that right under the edge of your presser foot, and you're going to keep this lined up here the whole time. And you're going to stitch, keeping your point lined up with that line. Turn it around, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to keep this point lined up. So now, if you match these up, you can see we have the same stitching lines, but we didn't have to draw the line in the middle to use as a guide. So now, if we wanted to keep going with these cute half square triangles, we would just simply cut along that line, or the one where we didn't draw the line, use your ruler to mark it up with that 1/4 of an inch, and you're cutting from corner to corner. So now we have our half square triangles, and they're all the same, even though we drew on one and not on the other. Now, one thing I like to do when I'm pressing, or when I'm opening up my half square triangles, I like to give them a good press. Your half square triangle, press along that seam. It helps to set the seam. And then open up the darker side, and then go ahead and press. And then you would just take your ruler and square up your half square triangle. But you can see here, got the same results, and on here we were able to skip drawing that line altogether. So we've got our half square triangles, so cute. We just got to square these up with our ruler and we're good to go. So that's all there is to using the seam tape. Just make sure when you're putting it on your machine, you're getting it nice and straight, but this eliminates you having to draw all those lines on your half square triangles when you're making them, making that process so much faster.